David Moyes has now been appointed West Ham manager. Now, West Ham's tweet said, "Welcome back."
Yeah, he's been there before.
Has he managed there before? When was that?
I'm pretty sure it was about 6 to 9 months after
before
being
Everton?
sacked from Man United.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So how long was he there
sure.
for? Was it a short stint? Was it just a
I
caretaker
don't think
role?
it was too long. I think it was probably a year or so. I don't know whether he was sacked or whether he left or what, but pretty sure that it was after Man United.
Right, okay.
Because
as
far as I know, he obviously went from Everton to United.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure before Everton. Yeah, because he was there for what, 8 years or so, 8-9 years.
Yeah.
At Everton, anyway.
And then he was the chosen one.
Yeah.
At Manchester United.
Yeah, by Sir Alex.
Sir Alex chose him as his successor. Yeah. Didn't quite work.
I mean,
out.
Yeah. Thing is, like, you're not going to tell Sir Alex Ferguson that he's wrong.
No. I mean, Sir Alex wasn't wrong, because I still think that David Moyes would have done a good job at United. But
yeah,
he had been handed down the worst United team for a long time. Like, Michael Carrick's good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he was like the standout player the year before, was Michael Carrick.
Phil Jones and Chris Smalling.
Exactly.
Before Chris Smalling went to Italy and suddenly become a beast.
Suddenly became the best English centre-back to grace the pitch.
But, yeah, you just look at the team and you sort of think, Christ, they're so average.
They were bang average. And the thing is,
average. Sir
Alex won the league with them.
Yeah,
that shows just how good he was.
That's the most embarrassing thing, yeah.
that out of everything is the most embarrassing.
Although it did help that Van Persie slotted 25 goals or whatever.
Yeah, so he was mental that season. Is that season the one where Wayne Rooney plays that big ball over the top and Van Persie volleys it in?
I think so, yeah.
That was a sublime goal.
Speaking
of which, actually, I did make a video
the other day. Sublime goals.
Speaking of sublime goals, I wasn't talking about your goal. No, that clip is still not being entered into any of the channels. I don't want to get.
What do I need to do?
I don't want to get sued by Sharpness.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But yeah, I made a video looking at all the goals of the decade, and I've had to scrap it just because I feel like it went against quite a lot of YouTube terms of service, using a lot of Sky Sports footage and stuff like that. But that Van Persie goal was in there, and it was pretty incredible. But do you think David Moyes will now succeed at West Ham?
I think West Ham are pretty much screwed anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of like Arteta joining Arsenal until he's made a few transfers. Not really anything.
Well, I've heard people saying about Arteta, it's going to take like 3 years just to get the ethos of the club back to the way it should be. At least.
I mean, you look at, say, Man United, then how long has it been since Sir Alex has...
7?
Yeah.
7 years?
So 7 years. And even they, as the self-proclaimed biggest club in the world,
obviously,
have still not got back to where they were.
They haven't won anything since, really. Have they won anything since?
And I wouldn't even say they're... I guess they're closer, obviously, but I wouldn't even say that they're close to being back to where they were. Like,
no, nowhere near.
The one time that you know that Man United are back is when you go to a bookies and you put all your money on Man United.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it used to be. Like, there was such a banker, you can absolutely guarantee that Man United are going to win.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think when you've got, obviously Rashford's sort of picking up now, Martial's kind of come back into it a little bit.
He's doing very well this season. Is he already on 10 goals this season?
Don't know.
Something like that. Or 10 goals and assists.
Pogba's sort of back and needs to keep playing, basically.
I just don't like him. I say just his character, like, as soon as he came back in the team, I feel like the spirits of some of the other players just went down and just became a bit more mellow again.
Yeah.
There's something about him just doesn't sit well with me.
there's a lot of hype and not necessarily a lot of result out of it.
Like him for
Based
France,
on the whole, time that he's been there.
him for France, he's like hailed this legend.
Yeah.
And he plays really well for France.
To be
But
fair,
I just feel like
he was
United
unreal for Juventus as well.
Yeah. Something about him at United. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But speaking of like...
Maybe that's why he left to start with.
And maybe he's gone back and he's realised it's just the same as it used to be.
He's
anyway.
got... Yeah, I mean, if I was a Man United fan, I wouldn't really be too fussed if he left. If he got sold.
Because even though he's not played particularly well over the last few years, you're almost guaranteed to still have a large amount of money coming in for him. And then that money can go on whoever you want it to go on.
Because people know sort of how good he can be. So.
Yeah, exactly. So you're paying for the old Pogba as opposed to the new. I think maybe. Speaking of like the Premier League and Man United being a sure bet for you at the bookies once upon a time.
Yeah.
Liverpool. Are they a sure thing?
Yeah.
Are they the equivalent now?
Even when they played Leicester the other night,
yeah,
I was thinking, right, it'll probably be, 2-1 Liverpool, 3-1. Be quite a tight game till the end.
But it'll be Liverpool.
It was kind of it doesn't matter who they play now. It's just like other than when they lost to Napoli in the Champions League, but. It's just, you just look at the game now and you sort of think Liverpool are going to win.
But even then, haven't Liverpool already qualified through the group in the Champions League when they lost that game?
No, I think that was the first sort of... Because they effectively got two round of threes, haven't they? And I think they lost their away game to Napoli.
Right, okay.
But Premier League-wise, they're literally just wiping the floor with everyone.
Yeah, and it seems to be like... Even when they play badly, they win.
Yeah.
And that's what Sir Alex always said was like this true sign of a champion. Like if you win the game after playing badly, that is what makes you a champion.
Yeah.
So would you say that Liverpool have won the league already? Is it a done deal?
I mean, it's got to be on it, really. They're just so many points in front that you just can't imagine them bottling it. They've bottled it once already.
That was a massive bottle as well.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole Steven Gerrard slip-in against Chelsea. Kind of ruined Demba Ba. The Newcastle hero coming through ruining Liverpool's day, which is just plain rude considering how much money they gave you for Andy Carroll.
Things you love to see.
Things you love to see. But I think, I'm not going to say it's a done deal because it's never a done deal in football and it's never a done deal in the Premier League. No. But as you said, like being so far ahead in points would be massive cock-up now.
I think the last time that a team was, 10, 11 points clear was probably Newcastle back in the 90s or early 2000s?
Yeah.
That old...
Shearer and all that.
Well, it's the infamous Keegan quote, isn't it? About, I'd love it if we beat them. And it's just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were 10 points clear.
They bottled it. I don't see this Liverpool team having the same mistakes that the previous Liverpool team had. Saying that, watching the highlights from the weekend, Van Dijk did a massive cock-up which nearly led to a goal. Alisson kind of bailed him out. So Van Dijk's got the ball, he's turned... He's done the Steven Gerrard slip.
Yeah.
He's got whoever it was has gone through a shot and Alisson's parried it away. Yeah. But I was like, that's just a sign that guy is human.
A little bit.
He is human.
I mean, he's pretty much a robot most of the time.
Yeah.
And he's unreal. But everyone does have the odd mistake, don't they?
But I just feel like
I
don't see them getting beat. I just don't.
I have to agree with what you said. Really, I don't think they're the same Liverpool as they was last year.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's done. Which is unfortunate, really, because we're not even in 2020 and the season's over. I mean, we've still got another, 4 or 5 months of the season, and it's effectively...
There's a topic later that we'll talk about that people are saying are the reason that Liverpool are winning so many games.
Right.
And I feel like, because of that, people will look back on this season and potentially say... that this season doesn't really count because it was such a waste of time because of VAR being in the game.
I mean, if you got a trophy in the cabinet, then I'm sure.
No Liverpool fans can argue it, but
Yeah.
just to wind up every single Liverpool fan in the world, every other Premier League football supporter is going to say that season didn't really matter, did it? Because
just a trial run
just a trial run for the next year.